Right here, Jeff Moore and his dad are on the way. I ain't show you a whole lot about where we're at out here next to the road. We're going down to a big old chimney. It's about 300 acres here. There's four chimneys on this site. Probably show you this little clip after the opening, and I'll probably wait till they get here to move that rock. How about them apples, y'all? If that's not an air rock, I don't know what is. That's got to be a Native American point. How cool is that? Anyway, I just walking, like I said, I just parked right there, edge of this power line, just walking down this road. There she lay. It's not like you can miss it. I'm gonna pop that out of the ground when they get here. How cool. Cool old find. All right, everybody. So we got Jeff Moore and his dad Ken here. I just walked down the road. Mr. Ken, you don't mind being on video?
Not a bit.
Awesome, awesome. So I walked down the road here while I was waiting on them. Little logging road here. Look what I found. Shane Durant's is on the way, but we're gonna go ahead and pop this out of the ground before he gets here. Check that out. I don't know what the little wing is on there for, but that is definitely a worked quartz arrowhead. Cool old find. Reliving history. One several thousand-year-old point together. All right, so Shane Durant's just pulled up. We were waiting to do an opening for him. I flipped a little high tone out of the ground beside some iron, and there she is. Started clicker bob on 909 today. Here's my first target of the day. Look at where we're at, y'all. There's a chimney. There's Jeff Moore. I might have an eagle button on the first hole, y'all. Come here and look. I can't see good through the camera. I know you can't see good.
Yeah, I can't see good out of my eyes.
Morning, sir. Lucky. What is that? That looks like the one we found here last time that I never did identify till we got home. Anyway, first hole of the day. Shane's here. We're going to do an opening. Good morning, everybody. Relic right here. It actually is morning for a change. It's about 8:30 on a Wednesday morning. Got myself at Shane Durant's, at Jeff Moore, and his dad, Ken Moore. As you can see, we're at Old Chimney. Shane and I got Legends, and Jeff and his dad have other machines that we won't mention. Anyway, I'm sure they're good. I'm sure they'll do fine. So I want to give Shane a shout out. He started a YouTube channel recently. Hadn't done a whole lot with it, but I want to go ahead and mention it. It's called Dedicated Digger, right, Shane?
Yes, sir.
Yep. And he doesn't know it, but I actually have the picture that prompted that name because we had the tailgate full and the homeowner came by, or the property owner came by and said, dang, y'all are some dedicated diggers. So that's where that name came from. And I still have that picture. I will send it to you. So anyway, we got this chimney. We're parked literally right here beside it. Down that road right there, there's a well and another piece of a barn and another chimney. And then on the other side of this 300 acres, there's at least 2 more chimneys. So yeah, come go with us, and got a feeling we'll fill up the tailgate. All right, everybody. Second hole on the day. I started at 909. Easy to remember. Looks like an old plow point. Old plow point. Old farmer's boomerang. Big old chunk of iron. Tailgate's right here. I'm gonna lay that on the tailgate and be done with it. That not be happy in my pouch. All right, see what else we can find. Little bitty button and a big giant boomerang. All right, everybody, my third hole on the day. Pretty decent little high tone. Bouncy though. On top of the ground. Typically isn't good. Ha! Just told Shane it was probably a horse ring or something. But it's a little bit better than that. A little bit better than that, Shane.
What you got?
Cool old buckle.
Really?
Oh, iron buckle, yeah. How about that?
Man, yeah.
Yeah. Right
I'll
here
take
by,
that.
right here
take
by
that
the
all
chimney.
day.
Heck yeah. Fun find. Reliving history, one little chunk of iron at a time. All right, everybody, hole 8 on the day. Legend says I flipped it out in the plug. It also says it's probably iron. Ah, cool. Shane said he dug one a while ago. Thought that's what that might be. Oh, half a horseshoe. All right, everybody. Shane's right over there on the other side of the chimney digging. There's our trucks. There's Jeff Moore. I told Jeff's dad, I told everybody, I said, if you go straight out the road we came in on and you go in those woods about 50 yards, it's a lot cooler and the ground's a lot softer and there's a well there. That's where I'm headed once I get this piece of iron out of the ground, which I think is hole number 10 or 11 on the day for me. I can see it right there. What is it? Up, the other half of my horseshoe I just dug a while ago. Reliving history, one old relic at a time. I believe on hole 13 of the day. I don't know if that's a stirrup or not. I think that may be a little cheap iron stirrup. Could be just regular old horse tack. But anyway, can't really see any way to attach it on top. It's not like a horse ring I've ever dug. So, and it's more like some stirrups I've dug. So who knows? We'll take it. Cool piece of iron. All right, everybody. Got a bouncy little signal on hole 14 on the day. The well, I don't know if y'all can see the well. The well is right there. Right there between where Jeff and his dad are digging. Decent little signal. I think I got it out of the hole. Ew. I don't know what that is, y'all. Is that a half of a... I don't know what that is. Is that a half of a... I don't know. Anyway, it was a darn good little signal, whatever it is. It's a little... Could be aluminum. Might be a tax token. I'll unfold that and see what we got. All right, everybody. So Jeff's walking over to me.
It's
something.
It's small.
And he says there's more. There's more in the hole. I didn't bring my good glasses. I got readers in my sunglasses. Let me try them. Oh, they're mostly fogged up. Let's both look at it through the camera if the camera will focus. I think that's glass.
Something.
In brass.
It's something weird. I mean.
Piece of jewelry of some sort. And there's more in the hole. So let's walk over.
Yeah. Right
by the well here. And see what else he gets out. See if he gets out enough to tell her there's old well right there. And he's digging right here. Oh, is it that deep?
Yeah.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, I'm digging to China.
Cool.
All right. Who wants somebody hold on to
All right,
that?
let me hold that. I'm gonna look at that.
There's a star on it.
Oh, it does have a star.
Does it?
Yeah. Very cool, Jeff. Almost feels like a little piece of a watch band or something. You know what I mean? But
the size fits that.
But I don't know.
But it may be.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway.
But it's hard digging, so
you got more in the hole, so I got a hand digger with me right here if you need it. You know, there's a good chance being this close to the house and the well that there's gonna be nails in there as well. So is your machine still telling you there's a good signal in there?
Yeah.
Here you go. Take this right here.
Scalpel.
There you go. Yep, go in above it right there maybe. See if it'll drop down in the hole.
Oh yeah, I see something.
And under a root.
That's something right here. Well, this is less exciting.
That's less exciting, but
it
came out of that hole, so.
But it's white.
It is white. Now, how in the world was that? Probably. No, I don't guess that's.
Oh, there's more.
I don't guess that's silver, is it? It's heavy. All right. We're gonna dig all this out and get back with you. We'll show it to y'all at one time. All right, still got stuff in the hole. That's what's come out so far. We don't think that's silver. We think that's fairly modern, but some sort of little piece of something with a star on it, and there's more. There you go, square nail. Yeah, I know. Piece of square nail or something. Anyway, got the hole that just keeps on giving. Oh, it's right on the side right there. All down in there, whatever you are. Oh, I see something.
Yeah.
That's not
Thought
metal.
I did. Well.
Here it goes. You pop a horseshoe out of there, it's going to be the whole entire... it is big iron.
It is.
So we've gotten that out of the hole, and now we're down to a piece of big iron. Well, maybe that was a rock. All right, we can get back with you and we'll do the whole show and tell next time. All right, y'all, we're digging up iron, digging up little pieces, and look what Mr. Ken just dug up. Cool old piece of history. Old Mattock. Don't know how old it is, but it's
broken.
Probably can't buy it at Tractor Supply today. You could repurpose that one.
It's not from here. There's no way they dug in this ground with that thing.
I hear you. Well, maybe after a rain. Maybe after a rain. Anyway, cool find, Mr. Ken. Good job. All right, so just dug that big tip. I'll walk over and put that on the tailgate for you. I like it on the tailgate. And Jeff almost stepped on what we need to call him. There's two Jeffs that dig with us, so we'll call him one Jeff, two Jeff, and we'll call the turtle three Jeff. How about that? Go, I'll take it. Okay. Yep. Yeah, he just dug that big mattock right there behind me. And at some point, we're gonna have all the tools, because if this is what I think it is, it could probably be repurposed too. What do you think, Mr. Ken?
Like a hammer.
A hammer.
Claw hammer.
A whole claw and everything. A lot of times they're broken because when they broke them, they threw them out in the yard, you know. This one's intact though. I repurpose that one. Need to put some little X's on it.
But it wasn't.
Ow, get off me, Ant.
But it wasn't made in China.
Nah, I bet it wasn't made in China either. Might have been made in the backyard. A lot of these places had their own forge, you know. If not, it was right down the road somewhere. Cool old find. All right, Mr. Ken's digging up. Pretty good signal right there. I just found the best signal of the day. Flipped it out of the hole. I think it's right there in that clump, and Jeff's gonna show it to us. Felt like a
Right
coin.
there. See it?
Is that the edge?
Whatever it is, that's it. Looks like a buckle.
Little brass buckle.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Cool. They ring up like good stuff. Little D buckle. Sweet, fine, man.
Sure enough.
A little fine. Let me see that. Very cool. Once again, we're right here by the well. Right here by the well. Somebody's put some tin over that well that I don't think's kept all the deer out of it. Look at there, Mr. Ken. That's what we're after right there.
All right.
That was a... Tell you what, when you get done digging that, put that on the ground and swing your detector over it, okay?
Piece of a harness, I would say.
Yeah, it could be bridle. Could be people.
Knapsack.
But either way, yep. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, when you get done, swing over that and you'll know what we're looking for. Cool old stuff. One thing, y'all need bigger shovels. Uh-oh, what's that?
That is a flake.
That is a flake.
Indian
Very
flake.
cool. Yeah, a little piece of that might be the point. That might be a work point, Shane. Cool. Gotta be outer. There you go. Ah!
Probably gonna be. It was thick, dude.
You are correct.
I believe it's an Indian.
Can't be a fatty Indian.
Just kidding. It's gonna be a
All right.
weedy. I think you ready?
Cleaning off his coin. Yep. I have a weedy. There's a whole bunch of sunlight about 20 feet away, but we don't really want it. Don't step on your detector. Please be an Indian.
I think I see.
You spit on an Indian.
Yep. Oh, it's gonna be a Wheatie.
All right, that's cool. There's some old Wheaties in this world.
You know they say to clean your coins with spit and brush, right?
Yeah. That's what they say.
We're gonna have to get back on the
All
date.
right. We will get back on a date on the tailgate. Cool old find. Reliving history. One little wheat penny at a time. Shane said he thought he had a button signal, and then he dug, and he has a button.
Yeah, it was a solid 23.
Coverall button. Amazing how those buttons can ring up just about any number.
I'm a Carhartt
I love
magnet.
Them. Yeah. Oh, a Lee. Very cool. Oh, Lee.
They've been around for 120 something years.
Long time. Yeah, that's probably a 100-year-old button. Very cool, man. All right, y'all. I'm starting to feel bad. I left Mr. Ken digging a target over there about 40 minutes ago.
It took you till an hour and 40 minutes.
An hour and 40 minutes ago, and they're still digging.
It took you till now to feel bad?
Now Jeff's helping him. Shane's digging buttons right over there, and I got some weird pot metal right here. Weird pot metal. What do I have? Check that out, Shane. I don't. Something decorative. Anyway, probably not super old. There's some more of it in the hole. Yep, there's where it hooked on. I bet it might have been a weather vane. How cool is that? Yeah, there's where it hooked on. Check that out. Not super old, but pretty dang cool. Cool stuff. You just never know. That's an example of you just never know. I dug a weather vane. All right, everybody. Mr. Ken just got his hoe out of the ground. As we like to say on Relic Rat, now it's an episode. Look, he's been digging on that for 45 minutes. Appreciate that, sir.
It was solid roots, too.
Cool old fine. Ow, something bit me.
All right.
Cool old fine, yep.
So I was getting like this 37, 20, 34, 37 signal.
Okay.
And then this popped out, which is not what it was. That is a piece of Indian pottery.
Oh, very, very cool.
Yep. But then, so once
Yep.
I got below that, this came out.
Oh, sweet.
That's a sash buckle, is that correct?
That is probably a small sash buckle. Very, very cool. Got any fancy on it?
I haven't brushed it off yet.
Very, very cool. That might have been silver plated at one time. Might have been gold plated. Very cool, man. Cool old finds out of the same hole. Indian pottery and old, can we say Victorian?
Probably.
Victorian sash buckle. Cool stuff. Reliving history, one old relic at a time. All right, everybody, we're at the third home site. The well's right there. Somebody put some ribbon around the well. Since not the last time it was here then, but the first time we came wasn't here. I forgot my detector and left it at the second chimney we dug. We're now at the third chimney on the same piece of property, and I just pulled up and was getting stuff out to do a tailgate wrap up, and Jeff said he thinks he's got a coin. How cool is that? Nothing like pulling up and talking about a coin right here on the edge of this big old ditch. What do you think it is?
Let's take a look. It's the size of a penny.
It is the size of a penny. It has a,
It's been in there for a minute.
yeah, it has a green enough look to it. At least a Wheatie or a something. I don't have my pouch or brush or anything on me, so.
I might have to put some water on
Put
it.
some head sweat on there.
Could do that.
You can rub that behind your ear sometime and they'll clean up.
Nah, I lose them when I do that sometimes. I don't get
They're
them
right
back.
here, so all right, let me look at it.
Now it's
I'm gonna,
looking. I'll rub some water on it.
I'm gonna cut the camera off and got a feeling it's a Wheatie. Anyway, cool old find. All right, y'all, so just pulled up. Once again, there's some pink ribbons around the old well. Shane's right down there. Jeff and his dad are right over there. Ken. Anyway, just wanted to show you what we found. Probably maybe the coolest find of the day. I don't know. Got a feeling that's going to turn out to be an eagle button. Last eagle button I dug at that other chimney where I forgot and left my detector is had to run back and get it. Kind of turned out just like that. It was kind of bubbly and hard to figure. But anyway, so Jeff dug this cool little thing. We think it's probably military, piece of a military pin of some sort. But anyway, maybe some of y'all can let us know what that is. I don't know what that thing is. Got some old iron. We got 5 half of horseshoes, which means we could come up with 2.5 total if we needed to. We got some horse ring. I called that a stirrup at one time. I think that's just the cinch off of the belly harness on a horse or a mule. Anyway, I'm gonna get my detector out, and chimney pile's right there. Chimney pile's right there. Shane's just on the other side of it. So, and then we think there might be a second chimney pile right over there. So hopefully a 2-chimney house. We've been here a couple times, found some flat buttons. Dig around, see what we can find. All right, everybody, I started at hole 909. I'm on 950. So that's 41 on the day. Had a cool little sort of mid-tone bouncy signal here. I think it's too low to be a coin. Couldn't get the plug out of the ground, as you can see. Too many roots from that pine tree, I think. So stuck my pin pointer under the plug and pulled that out. Not a head stamp, is it? That's the top of a 2-piece, isn't it? So it's kind of delicate. I better not rub it too much. That is the top of a 2-piece button, probably a 2-piece coverall button. So anyway, I see words on there. Something table. Anyway, they wouldn't put a button. They wouldn't make a button with the word table on it. But anyway, cool old find. Oh, that might have a star in the middle too, just like Jeff's little decorative thing. All right, we'll clean that up a little bit and get back with you. I may get back that out in the sun here and show you again. All right, everybody. Here's my little top of a 2-piece button. I thought as I was cleaning on it, I saw the word lantern maybe. Anyway, it wouldn't make any sense unless it was the push button knob off of a pump up lantern. That can mean something. But then I scrubbed on it some more and the words went away. Good reason not to clean stuff too much in the field. Anyway, hopefully Sister Rhonda before the video will have a name or something off that if we don't get it at the tailgate. Reliving history, one little buttony thing at a time. All right, everybody, I'm gonna hold 50 on the day. Pretty good little 19-ish signal here. Legend says I flipped it out of the hole. Where is it? Definitely not a... The world is that? I don't know what that is, y'all. Is that my signal? Let's see if that's my signal. I don't know if that's my signal. Solid little 19. Little brass piece of piping. I don't know that I've ever seen anything like that. That might be old. Shane Durant's is here. I wonder if he might recognize that as something. Anyway, interesting old find. 19, 19, 19 on the Legend. All right, y'all, I just dug a head stamp. I'm gonna hold 50 on the day. 50 on the day. Legend says I flipped it out, but it's in some leaves. This is a head stamp signal too. Don't get too excited. Oh, there's something. Oh, old green head stamp. That looks like a 10 gauge. Wow. I'm gonna say that's a 10 gauge UMC something. Might get a picture of that for the video. Cool. All right, we found Jeff. He's been down there in the ditch, and Shane is right there. I'm still in the road, and Mr. Ken just went to get some water. Check out the impression, y'all. Flip that out of the ground. That is the impression of that. So that is iron. That's a piece of old stove leg, I think, and watch what that does. That is nothing. And that's the iron. Impression literally looked identical. Right here in the road, I dug 3 old head stamps, a cool little piece of brass, maybe pocket knife, and leg off a stove. Right out the middle of the road. I knew that was big iron, but hey, sometimes big iron's cool. Recovering artifacts together. What you think? Yeah, look at these big old cedar trees, y'all. These were part of the hog pen at one time. Oh, cool. Here you go. I'll take that. My stuff's up there.
Right next to that.
Check out that hinge, y'all. That is a cool old piece of iron.
That's a good one, isn't it?
That's a good one.
Good, because I had to dig to China to get there. It said made in China right on it.
It's not going to say made in China. It's probably going to say made at the blacksmith down the road.
Right next.
Other graphite, one's another something else, and they look like little pencils. The best thing I've ever had in my
they actually work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Extremely.
Rhonda bought some. She said they're unbelievable.
That large scent.
There you go. That's
But
what you need.
I just don't know how to do it, and I don't want to mess it up.
All right, y'all. We're gonna do a tailgate wrap up here. Everybody's gonna grab 1 or 2 things they want to show off, and I'm gonna start. Hold on. All right, y'all. Relic right here. Got Jeff, Shane, Jeff's daddy Ken with us. He had never been to Tecton. He found the biggest piece of iron today right there. So I'm gonna kind of, as you can see, there's junk up there. There's stove parts. There's stove tops. There's stove legs. There's hammers. There's hose. We can't really make an episode without having a 120-year-old hoe anymore. And look at all the little stuff. Let me see if I can get through it without having to cut the video off. Buckle, sash buckle. That's the first iron buckle I've seen with a brass tongue on it. Anyway, harmonica reed parts, buckles, all the horseshoes, half horseshoes in the world, head stamps, more horse parts, three little, my light went away. Did it get cloudy? Anyway, 3 little buttons, coverall buttons. What else? What am I missing, y'all?
I'd say anybody wants to comment on this with the rivets in it.
There you go. Yep. Oh, okay. So this, yes. So we think this is some sort of reed plate. You can see it looks like this. It looks like a giant piece of a giant harmonica reed. Might have been a pitch pipe. Anyway, never seen anything like that. I have seen some weird pitch pipe pieces. These 2 things came out of the same hole. We're thinking almost a money clip and maybe some little military piece that Jeff dug. All right, so what am I missing, y'all?
This piece here.
Oh, cool.
This is a piece Robert Lee marked his parts with. Contrary to what most people think, he was a poor man, and he marked all his stuff so he could get it back.
And y'all can believe that. I promise. Take it to the bank. That's a Robert E. Lee.
Even though it says T,
T,
but
yeah.
maybe Lee was a nickname.
There you go.
Now,
Very
that's not a T,
likely.
that's a funny looking name.
Very likely.
All right.
What you got,
So I
Shane?
found a whole 1933 penny.
1933, Weedy.
81 years old,
There you
right?
go. Hey, it's a penny.
And even though we're looking for rocks, well, Relic right here found an arrowhead. It looks like, I think it may be a pickwick from the way the wings are, but that's probably at least 1,000, 1,500 years old. Pretty
Cool.
envious of that. Put it in my pocket. See you later.
We're going to we're gonna put all this in a bucket and in red Solo cups, which is where I keep my stuff, and we're gonna go spend about 30 minutes looking for arrowheads. So if we find some, they'll make the video. If not, thank y'all for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and subscribe.